Hey everyone, this is Samlock24, and today I'm just going to show you a couple of replays. I haven't had much time to play Duel Links at all since Friday. I've just been extremely busy with work, and I actually didn't even get a chance to play in the KC Cup. I think I played like one, no, I did play like 3 or 4, or maybe even 5 games, and some of the games that I did try to play, I just get an automatically disconnect. Or I will try to go in and it'll just give me an auto loss. I don't know what was going on with it. But anyways, I was busy most of the weekend. I wasn't even able to do my YouTube videos because I had a ton of work, and I was trying to I had to meet some deadlines that I was a little bit behind on. So I did have to kind of skip on Yu-Gi-Oh! It doesn't pay my bills, so I do have to prioritize all my bills and my work and everything. So I hope you guys do understand. It is unfortunate for me. I did want to go ahead and participate in the KC Cup. I was actually extremely ready. I actually had purchased a ton of packs to go ahead and get ready for it, and I had several decks kind of lined up to play. And I think even though I missed it, I was trying to log in every now and then to see what was going on, and overall, I think the majority of the decks were either Cyber Angels, Ancient Gear, or Gladiator Beast, and I did have a counter for him, and I did see some people play the counter of him, and of course, several cards that were being played, and I think the people that did the best were the people that were taking in cards in those same decks, like maybe taking a Magic Drain or a Magic Jammer in Cyber Angels, or maybe I don't know, like there was a deck that I've seen that was playing like a fusion of Horus, and if you get Horus out against Cyber Angels, most of the time you're gonna win automatically. And let me go ahead and find this deck that I was using. I think it was with Pegasus. Where's Pegasus at? And I was using statue control, and statue control was actually really good, really extremely good against it. The only bad thing about it was that if the Cyber Angel player was good, you most of the time would get destroyed. But if they weren't, and if there was a lot of people that didn't know how to play Cyber Angels correctly, and if you had an enemy controller, most of the time you would just automatically win when they summon their Dakini and activate their effect. However, I did encounter a couple of them where they would just summon that Dakini but not activate the effect. So after that, you kind of got stuck, and you could still activate the enemy controller and then bounce it again with a Guardian statue, and you'd be like sitting in a decent place. But overall, I think it was just 50-50 with this deck, depending on the opponent and depending on what version or what character they were using. Because if they were using Mind Scanned, they could play around the enemy controllers, but other than that, I think you were fine. But again, I do apologize that I didn't have any content this weekend again, and I'm gonna get punished for it, because the YouTube algorithm is gonna kind of put me down where my videos aren't gonna see that much views, or it's not gonna get shared as much. So it is unfortunate for me again, and I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't have the opportunity to have all that time to play, even though I did prepare for it, and I already had in mind what I was gonna do and everything. But anyway, let me just show you some replays. And on the ones that I did play, like I said, I think I only ended up like positive like 1 or something, because it was just booting me out, and I got out of losses, and for whatever reason, I don't know if it was, I know for sure it wasn't the connection, because I've got a business connection, and I know it wasn't that, so it had to do something with the servers. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this first replay. And I haven't read what exactly, I don't know, if hopefully I'll have another opportunity to go ahead and qualify. Hopefully, I'm praying that I will have another opportunity, and they make it to where it's like a regional thing again, like they did with the KC Cup. And another thing that I missed out on, and I was checking it out earlier, that you do get some free SR tickets and some of the prismatic cards, and I was like, oh my god, I should have made time for this. I completely missed out on that. And I could have had another prismatic, but oh well. I mean, it is what it is. And I was using Mind Scan with the deck. And here I super rush because I really wanted to go ahead and get the attack through, so I can go ahead and destroy the mirror wall with the effect of Amazonia Sage. And there you go. That's a decent control deck. It's I enjoy it. I enjoy this deck way too much, and I think it's more than I should. And I even got it to where I was gonna play a Soul Exchange deck, and I actually kind of invested a lot of gems, and then I did get some of the some of the cells, and I think I got my third Treeborn Frog finally, and I was fishing for another Soul Exchange. I wanted to run a Soul Exchange deck. Because if you run a Soul Exchange deck against a Cyber Angel deck, I think you're sitting in a decent spot. Because you can like Sphere Karibo, their Dakini or their Benton, and then Soul Exchange the next turn, and then again defend with Sphere Karibo or enemy control, or have your Treeborn hit the graveyard, activate the effect, take control of it, and then win after that. And here the games that I played, there was a lot of Gladiator Beast. And I think I'll lose this one. I'm not sure. Yeah, I lost this one. And that got, for some reason I couldn't get a monster. And even if I did, I don't think I was going to be able to do anything after that 25, what was it, 25 or 28 attack monster was out. Against Ancient Gears. And for now, I think that the best counter against the Cyber Angels has to be the enemy controller and Horus. So if you have a Horus deck, I think you'll be fine against a Cyber Angel deck. Here he just lets my attack go through. I gets a beast out, but I do have a Suicune, which it makes it to where I'm safe. You can go ahead and activate it, and then he doesn't chain it, which I'm not sure why he didn't chain it. I don't know. Even if he did change it, I would have had my monster in attack. Never mind. I don't know what I'm talking about. He gave up on that. And again, if you're new to my channel, which if you want to go ahead and get into, I'm going to be giving away an Xbox One at the beginning of the year. So do subscribe and check back on January the 1st to see if you were the one that got the Xbox One. So don't forget to subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, always leave a like. It does help a lot. That's the first time I saw that skill being used, Guardian Call, and he is running Guardian Statue as well, but and that he does change his mirror well, but that doesn't really make any difference because I can just go ahead and attack, and I have the Super Rush face down. And here's he's Sphere Karibo, which I wasn't reading as Sphere Karibo, but he did have it, and I ended up attacking, so I can go ahead and enemy controller it and then attack for game since he was only at 800. And then the last one. And going like throughout or going forward, this is actually one of the busiest times of the year for me when it comes to work. So if you don't see a video tomorrow, it's because I've been swamped with work. I think it'll be once it work starts to slow down, which will be around Tuesday of next week, hopefully, I'll return back to my everyday schedule, and hopefully I don't get punished as much for on here on YouTube for not uploading regularly. I'm gonna try my best to try to be on here every day, but again, if you don't see my videos here on a daily, it is because I am busy with work and I'm unable to do it. But again, I will try my best to go ahead and get content out as much as possible. And there he gives up. Alright, so that's it for the replays. And let me go ahead and just show you the deck one more time. Alright, there it is. So, 1 Card Guard, 1 Sphere Karibo, 2 Heavy Knight of the Flame, 3 Sergeant Electro, 1 Amazonas Sage, 3 Guardian Statue, 2 Super Rush, 3 Enemy Controllers, 3 Mirror Wall, and 1 Metamorph. And I think out of all the other cards in here, I think this one has to be my favorite one. I don't know why. It's just the fact that she can destroy back row is just huge. And these other two, the Card Guard and the Sphere Karibo, they're not needed. You can basically put another beat stick and or maybe 2 beat sticks or anything else in the place of the Sphere Karibo. So really not needed. So if you want to go ahead and give it a try, there it is. I think I have shown you that deck before. So this is just one of those decks that I enjoy playing a lot. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. Again, I do apologize that I wasn't able to go ahead and pump out content throughout the weekend. And again, I am still kind of bummed out that I wasn't able to participate in the Casey Cup as much as I wanted to or I needed to. But again, it is what it is. I guess if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd truly appreciate it if you guys subscribe. If you dislike it, of course, always dislike it. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.